Did we even highlight? I don't think we said it enough. Turn off your devices. Oh my goodness.
Instagram.
I tried to let go of all of the nonsense that you put me through.
Hi guys, good and welcome back to my channel. I believe you guys know Miracle. So she does not need any introduction. She's like the chairwoman of this corporation. So today we're going to just be discussing some productivity hack to help us how do they speak in English?
Tips on how to be better with productivity.
Is that English correct?
Yeah. Obviously.
So correct. Yeah, so it's not going to be a long video. We're trying to make sure that it's not a long video, so bear with us. It becomes long.
Please.
So it's just we're just going to be discussing some productivity hack to help you have a productive day and to also produce a lasting result, right? So if you're new here, hit that red subscribe button. Better tell them to subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe, you know the drill.
Yeah, I know, right? So hit the subscribe button, and please, if you're new here, thank you so much for joining us once again. And
thank you.
Please
subscribe. Please subscribe. We want to get to 300 subscribers before the year runs out.
Yeah, 300. Yeah, let's start small. Let's not be greedy, okay? So we're trying to get to 300 subscribers. So please.
Yay! Thank you.
And so starting. So what do you think are some ways you can start your day right? From your own personal experience.
I always love to talk from my own personal experience. I think the first thing for me is to wake up early.
Yeah.
And how to make sure that I wake up early, I have to set an alarm to make sure that I wake up early. And the thing about the alarm clock is that don't think about when you hear it, just stand up. Don't sit for 5 minutes to say, or 5 seconds to say, oh, is that my alarm? Or I think it's time. Because the temptation to stay back, to sleep a little bit more is there. Yeah. So once you just hear it, just like when you're going to school,
just stand up. Don't even think about it.
And go and pour cold water on your face.
Yeah. So like talking about it, I remember something that a friend of mine used to say. He said something. He said that when you want to put alarm, don't go and put song that you love. You'll not be singing worship song in your dream. You'll be singing worship song in your dream. Imagine alarm.
Imagine yourself.
You'll not there be sleeping.
Imagine yourself worshiping in your dream when you're meant to.
Yeah. So starting your day, putting an alarm, and also I wanted to mention that it's not everybody that prefer working in the morning. Do you get? I don't know, but like understand that people have different time of the day when they are productive. Do you get? So we all have different time of the day when we are productive. Some people are more productive in the morning, some people are more productive in the evening. But the thing is, I feel like we should always learn to wake up early, because at the end of the day, if you want to be responsible, you have to go out in the morning, except for people that work at night. Do you get?
Okay, I will still put it like this, because yes, I know of the fact that there are people that their productivity, their creative mindset is not for in the morning hours.
Yes.
So I think the place of alarm is not just, except it's now a habit.
Yes.
Except you've mastered it, but we're talking about how to build up productivity, right?
Yeah.
So if your creative time or space is towards the evening time, you decide that okay, at this time this alarm is going to remind me that I should drop every other thing I'm doing and start doing what I have to do. And most importantly, I think it's necessary for us that are gifted with free Wi-Fi. It's necessary to turn off your Wi-Fi before you go to sleep.
True. Like that's if you can. It's not everybody that can. Do you get? But if you can and you feel like
my dad, you have to can. If there's something that you're working towards,
because there are some people that have businesses that they need Wi-Fi for. Do you get? So that's what I'm saying. If you can, do you get? But like for me, I do something like this. What I do is I turn it on at interval. Maybe like I tell myself after 2 hours I'll turn on my phone to check if I have like a message or something. Do you get? But
I've read about serious business moguls that take out the first 2-3 hours of their mornings to just do self-care.
Yeah.
Self-care for them is meditating, yoga, exercise, tea,
maybe facial
before,
time.
exactly.
Yeah, like all those things. Yeah, it actually helps. I do that.
That first 3 hours is personal for
Yeah.
them before they go out to face the world.
Yeah.
So that's why I was actually pointing out offing your Wi-Fi, because if they are popular.
They can do. We can do.
Like,
yeah, like
so
they
are social media.
Yeah.
Social media is them. Do you get? So they're out there. So that's why I really think that even if for us students it's mandatory, it's necessary. It's not mandatory. It's necessary. But if it's something that you want to build, I think it's not too much to take out 1 hour, 2 hours undistracted.
Yeah, I think I get your point. Also, like, there's something I've learned, right? You see, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you see, the first thing you hear is going to go a long way to define how your day goes. Do you get? Most times you pick up your phone, the first thing you see is, oh, maybe something happened somewhere, somebody died or something. Do you get? Your countenance like decreases or goes down. So what you said about when you wake up, first of all, meditating, make sure that you have put something positive inside before you go out to face the world. Do you get?
Because you cannot be feeling out and the others from an empty cup.
Yes, so you have to feel yourself. So prayer, meditation, for people that pray, prayer, meditation, things like yoga. If you do yoga, if you pray, if you read your Bible. Someone like me, I wake up, I do my facial routines. I try as much as possible to arrange my space to just like, I think those kind of things. When I do it, I think about like my day and how my day will go as I do all those things. So something like that is very good too. What other points do you want to note out for us?
Even the scripture says, write the vision, make it plain, that it will speak for them that read it.
Yeah.
Did I get that scripture right?
Write the vision down, make it plain, that they may run that have it. I think that's it.
Okay. So I think there is clarity in writing things down.
Yeah.
I think I read in a place where it said, if you want to know what goes on in your mind, write. So if we get that time to put down our thoughts, the things that we want to achieve, put it down on paper, then we have an idea of what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. You get it. Most times when we are thinking, our thoughts are all here and there in our head. But when you put it down, when you want to start, how you want to do it, when you want to stop,
it
solidifies your plan. So I think the next point for me would be, write down your to-do list. Each day, make a to-do list of what you want to get done that day. And trust me, I'm speaking from a place of experience. There are times when you don't get to even come. Okay, I think before saying this, I think another thing I should note out there is make your to-do list as concise as possible. Don't write 15 things you're going to achieve, because even you will get overwhelmed by just saying the 15 things you're going to achieve. So if you start early, you conquer the most difficult things that you're meant to do that day, and then sometimes we don't get to do conquer it, and then we'll be like, how would I even put it? Most times when I have this habit, when I was starting this habit of writing down a to-do list of what I want to achieve each day, and there are some times when I don't end up doing those things. Sometimes it gets intimidating. Sometimes I'd be like, why am I giving myself this punishment of looking at the to-do list I don't get to tick out? But the point there is, don't stop writing it, because there will be a time when you'll be like, let me just stop.
Work. Like,
there's
no,
what am I? Because emotional, your brain is noting down that you wrote down something for you to do. Do you get? So when you don't get to do it, your brain is telling you, okay, you didn't do this. And most times, as time goes on, you'll be like, let me stop hurting myself like this by writing this. I have it in my head. I'm the one that knows it, but still keep writing it down, because one, at the long run, you won't know when you start sometimes it will just be only you taking out one. At some point you start taking out two. At some point you start taking out three. And then when your subconscious mind starts saying that you're now making progress, you start getting confident in yourself. So that I think that's the point I wanted to get there. Your confidence, your self-confidence grows with your discipline and your tenacity in taking out your to-do list.
Yeah. So like what you say makes so much sense, because another thing I wanted to point out is try not to let your to-do list not be made the day you want to do it. Do you get? So try to do it at night. Do you get? Because when I wake up in the morning and I start planning my day, sometime I've already gone. Do you get? So when you do it in the night I prepare myself. Like I tell people, down to cooking, I actually write a list of how my day is going to go, honestly, because it helps me. That's why most times you see, oh, I'm supposed to deliver something to someone. Have you ever seen me delivering something late? No, I'm always faster than the person because I plan out how I want my things to go. Do you get? Most times you will not get it exactly the way you want it to go. But I notice that because most times I have a lot to do. If I don't organize my day very well, I'm going to be in disarray. So organizing your to-do list the night before will help you, because when you do that at night, you have already organized yourself. Okay, this is what I'm doing tomorrow. So as I wake up tomorrow, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. And you're as you sleep, you're waking up with the mindset that it's time to move. Did you get? So you're not waking up to start telling yourself, well, yeah, let's go now, let's move now. Your mind is already organized. You are like, okay, when I wake up in the morning, we start.
I feel on top of the world when even before, because I'm not the night person, so even before towards evening time, majority of my to-do list have been ticked out. Like that feeling is just on top of the world. Like imagine the beauty. I think that's the beauty of to-do list, because you will sleep better. You I feel like
I have written down to-do list to the point that if you see all the books you see here, my phone, like I write on my phone. Sometimes if I turn on my phone, I write on the book. Like I write out my day. Like you literally see my day as you go. But now I don't really write it as much as I used to before. Now I just organize it. Like before I sleep, I just organize in my head. But like I write out some days. Some days when I didn't organize my day because I didn't know what it was going to look like. I just put it in my head, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. But I try to tell myself this is what we're supposed to do at this point in time of this thing. So sometimes someone will call me and be like, okay, what are you doing tomorrow? I'll tell you, oh, this is the one I know that I'm going to do. But I don't know what next is going to come up after that. But one thing I understand about to-do list is it just helps you. It helps you put yourself in check.
It helps you even create accountability with yourself. Because it's something about conquering yourself first before you go conquer the world outside. So when to-do list is kind of like you're parenting yourself. You're telling yourself, this is what I have to do. Like if somebody cannot just walk up to you and put their own plan to you because you already have something figured out for yourself.
So that's where now you said it, that's where creating boundaries come in. Do you get? So it's easy for you to tell somebody, oh, when someone come and tell you, oh, I want you to help me and do this, you can tell the person, oh, me, I also have my own plan, so I have to do something. Do you get? So you create a boundary so that when you have a plan, you are not just spontaneous. Nobody can just come out and pick you up and tell you, oh, come to town, you rush to town, come to this place, because you already know you have something you're supposed to do. Do you get? So it helps you like know where you're supposed to be at a particular time.
And did we even highlight? I don't think we said it enough. Turn off your devices. Oh my goodness.
Instagram.
In fact, it's not even enough to just turn it off. Take it 5 miles away from
I remember when I turned off my phone, I'll give it to Angel then. So I will give it to her until I hold it. She'll go to hospital. Tell her where you're going to, just keep it to your room.
If not that, as medical students, most of our resources are online based. God,
remember when I start laughing?
It has gotten to the point where we need to tell the landlord, please
hold your
Wi-Fi. Hold your Wi-Fi for this particular time.
Hold your Wi-Fi. We don't want. Like me, I'll turn off my phone. I'll still be like, my hand will still be scratching. Like, turn it on. I'm like, leave me alone. I'll still turn it on. Like after 2 hours, I'm like, before I used to turn it off and just leave it there. But now I might just turn it off and turn it on after 2 hours just to see. Like I'm like, what are you looking for?